Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I have a quick announcement to make before we get into the topic of this video. I just released my first book. It is called A Speck of Sunlight, and I am so excited. It is available on Amazon. I do have a link to it on my page. Please make sure to go to my Facebook page and follow me. I'm going to be releasing two more books. The next one will be a poetry book. It's going to have a darker undertone because it is about times where I was suicidal or depressed. So you won't want to miss it. And the next book after that is going to be my memoir. And so it's going to have like journal entries and poems and then more about my story. So make sure to stay tuned to all of that. Now, getting back to the video, this video is about knowing your worth. So, starting off, the only way to know your worth is to start with your creator, right? So talking about God, I mean, he's the one that spoke things into existence. Let's just talk about what God says about us. So let's go to the Bible. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. That's Psalm 139, 13 through 14, which I absolutely love that portion of scripture. I want to read to you another one. Are not five sparrows sold for 2 pennies? Yet not one of them is forgotten by God. Indeed, the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Don't be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. And that's Luke 12, 6 through 7. And I think that's amazing. I mean, the hairs on our head are numbered. We're worth that much that God knows how many hairs are on our head. I think that's amazing. Um, I think that in order for us to know our worth, we have to heal from some of our past hurts. I know that for me, I've had a lot of rejection in my life. There's just been an undertone of rejection throughout my life, even when I was a child. And it's been really hard for me to deal with that. And so I have a book to recommend for you if you've struggled with that all your life. It's seriously one of the best books I have ever read in my life. It's called Uninvited by Lisa TerKeurst. She's a Christian author. It is a phenomenal book. I highly recommend it. Another thing is, I think that there's some of us that struggle with codependency and we lose ourselves in other people. And then when they walk away, or we break up with them or we're not friends with them anymore, then we're left with just ourselves and we feel worthless. We feel like we have no value. And so some of us need to heal from codependency. And so I have a great book to recommend for that. And that is Codependent No More by Melody Beattie. She is a phenomenal writer. She has a couple other books as well. But to start off, I recommend Codependent No More. So once again, just make sure that you're dealing with your stuff. You need to know your worth. Bottom line. Um, Always go to the good book first, which is the Bible, because God's going to just continue to tell you how much He loves you and how much worth and value you have. And there is a quote that I want to leave off with. I don't know who said it, but it says, your value doesn't decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. So you got to remember that, because there's so many times where in my life, obviously somebody didn't value me, and I felt worthless, but I shouldn't have, because they didn't see my value didn't mean that my worth was any less. So take care and keep watching.